gentlemen, welcome to week 1 league play of CRL. Currently, we have Northwood Blue versus Penn State. Hopping in a little bit late here. We had some technical difficulties. We finally got them sorted out. So, we're going to be hopping into game 1, and let's see how it goes. So far, Northwood is up 1-0 in the series. We have playing for Northwood Blue tonight, Buddy, LionBlaze, and HockE. And playing for Penn State, we have Jamaican Coconut, we have Bran, and we have Kareem. So it should be a pretty close game here. It's been interesting so far, so we apologize that we haven't been able to join you guys for it, but here we are. We have a bit of pressure coming from Penn State. LionBlaze with a pretty incredible save coming off the backboard. A bit of counter pressure coming out here now. Kareem able to take control of the ball. Buddy's able to cancel out any sort of pressure that he started going. LionBlaze coming in the air early. Brand's able to deflect it off the side. Buddy already in the air for it. Kareem on the backboard. Really high-paced game so far. Clearly you can see a lot of the mechanical skill coming out already between both sets of players. You can kind of tell why the games have been so close so far, and we'll continue to see that probably throughout the night. Every player on the field here, obviously, fighting to show that they deserve to be here in a top-ranked spot in CRL, and we're excited to see how the season for the spring plays out here before we head over to the Worlds. I think now's the chance to kind of work out some of the kinks, get some experience playing against some of the better players in the league. Obviously, Northwood Blue playing incredible last year, able to win the World Championship and fight and do the same thing this year. But well, this is a good experience. Whether or not you come out with the win, you know, you can kind of had VOD reviews to go through and see how you played and what things to work on, and kind of go from there. So we got Coconut coming down the field, gets a reset, able to kind of pinch it across the ground. 50 coming out from LionBlaze, ends up going back to the other team, but it's deflected across, back up to LionBlaze upfield. Got a bit of pressure. HockE with a shot, off the crossbar and in. Incredible shot placement coming from HockE. A bit too much pressure coming out of Northwood's side, and Penn State unable to cancel out that sort of pressure that was coming. We saw the inability to control the ball in the corner from Penn State, resulting in a giveaway, and that's when HockE was able to take a shot and capitalize on it. Another face-off, 1-0 coming into the 3rd minute of game here. Plenty of time for Penn State to recover, but LionBlaze, another quick attack right off the face-off, able to get another goal. We saw a good face-off from LionBlaze. HockE able to beat Penn State to the ball, and Lion's just there, nice and quick, understanding that he knows he can trust his teammate. They've got a lot of chemistry coming from the last couple of seasons here, so he was able to cheat up and secure that goal for North, and making it 2-0, 3 minutes and 8 seconds left in the game. Another face-off win coming from Northwood. Coconut on the back wall trying to collect it. Give away to Buddy, who's able to control the ball and put it in the back of the net, making it 3-0, 3 minutes left in the game. So we've seen 3 quick goals within 15-16 seconds, and you can kind of see that slight edge that Northwood has against Penn State here. We saw that in the previous, the first goal that went in, Penn State was unable to control the ball and kind of gave it away. We're right there. We saw Buddy with that slight edge that he has, able to control the ball, and that's what resulted in the goal instead of kind of popping it away and resulting in a giveaway. Instead, we saw him able to convert that pressure that they had into a goal-scoring opportunity. We got the audio coming through now, so we apologize for that. All right, we're in our corner here. Northwood trying to recover and release some of this pressure. Kareem with a shot on net. LionBlaze pops it up to HockE again, who's then taking it for a little reset, unable to get it. Bran able to swat that away, sorry. LionBlaze pops it up mid. Coconut's going to be there to collect it for a bit of an air dribble. Gets the reset, pops it down, but a bit of an easy save coming from LionBlaze, who's had good positioning. HockE's going to take it out of the corner, gets the reset, is able to pop it over. Buddy gets stuffed by Kareem, pops it out mid. Coconut is there to receive the pass, but we have good backboard defense coming out from HockE and LionBlaze. A little bit of a double commit, but we'd have to have 2 go than none go, especially when we're talking about our backboard. Buddy able to cut a pass from HockE, and that resulted in the ability to keep it in the midfield and not turn over the ball. Kareem, bit of ball control there, is able to juke LionBlaze out. 50 in the middle, Brand's up, beats Buddy. HockE on the backboard misses, and a shot coming from Coconut hit in the back of the net, resulting in a 3-1 game so far in game 2. So we definitely see, obviously, there's goal scoring opportunities coming from both sides. It's a matter of what team makes the mistake first. And right there, we saw HockE miss the backboard defense, resulting in Coconut's ability to score, and luckily he was able to capitalize it. Penn State is in this game. There's definitely a lot of time left. A minute 50, you know, a lot can happen in Rocket League. Matter of seconds, we see goal scoring coming out of Northwood off the beginning. So who's to say that Penn State can't do the same? Obviously, they have a lot of skill coming out from the Penn State side of the field, so we don't want to underestimate them and say this game is wraps, because there's a lot of game left. Kareem able to take it to the middle, getting a bit of a stuff. Buddy able to clear it to the opposite corner, collecting boosts at the half. Coconut trying to bang it out. Buddy getting an unfortunate touch on the ball. Oh, HockE over to the sidewall to LionBlaze, who pops it back mid. That could have been a gorgeous play. Unfortunately, didn't quite work out. LionBlaze taking a 50 in the corner, popping out mid. Kareem going for a bit of an air dribble, using a lot of boosts to get it across the middle, but he does beat HockE. Buddy on the back line, able to make the save. Luckily, he did not get bumped from the other Penn State player here. That could have been a scary opportunity, however. LionBlaze dropping it down mid. Ran with a good save on their backboard. Buddy getting beat. HockE's there. Popped over HockE. Open net. Can they bury it? They can. Kareem making it 2 goals coming out of Penn State unanswered so far. We had 3 at the beginning from Northwood. Still 1 goal lead, but we got 54 seconds left in the game. 1 goal difference between Northwood and Penn State here. Very interesting how it's been playing out so far. Obviously, lots of pressure coming from both teams, and we'll see how this plays out for the rest of the game. Got Brand coming on the sidewall here. Collecting it. He's got a flip still. He's able to use that to get a little bit more speed on the ball. HockE clearing it downfield. Coconut's going to be on the back wall, collecting it, able to control it. It's a nice little pinch against the corner, making it a bit of an awkward pass for LionBlaze, but he is able to get in the middle. Awkward collection here from the Penn State players, using Coconut as the wall. Brand's able to pinch it and clear it out of their zone. It does get caught, and we got HockE with a nice shot coming from right in the middle. This placement's been really, really solid so far, but he's able to get a good 50. It pops out, unfortunately, for the Penn State, straight into the middle of the field, right on the nose of HockE's car. And you give HockE a ball in the center of the field, about 4 feet away from the goal, and he's going to bury that every time. So Northwood able to make it a 4-2 game so far. 23 seconds left. Kareem, he's got potential. He's able to stuff. I think that was Buddy on the back wall. Unfortunately, right off the face-off. You know, face-off goals happen. It's one of those things that you can't quite control all the time, and there's a nice little pre-flip or lucky little bounce off the hood of this car that was able to stuff him and put it in the back of the net. So 20 seconds, 1 goal game. We're back into where we were, netting out a 1-1 goal in the last minute from both sides. So still time for Penn State to get a goal here. We see a bit of pressure coming from Coconut. Off the ceiling from HockE. Kareem able to collect it. Gets a good 50. LionBlaze stuffing it in the midfield. Kareem popping it across again to the midfield. It sneaks through Northwood's defense. Buddy's on the back wall. If the ball touches the ground, that's going to be game. Brand able to keep it up. LionBlaze is there. Gets a bit of a pop. Kareem on the sidewall, popping it to the middle. Got Coconut there. Buddy faking the bang against the wall and is able to just kill it down low. Making this 2-0 in the series for Northwood against Penn State there. How do we feel about Northwood's performance today in this game?
So far, they're looking really solid. You can see that their accuracy is just on point. Their passes are going well. Their 50s, it looks like they're winning every chance that they get. Their defense, whether it's off the backboard, sidewall, whatever it is, they look unbeatable.
Absolutely here. I mean, it's kind of to be expected that Northwood's going to come out and dominate the field. We've seen throughout the last couple seasons that they've been playing together that the chemistry's been building, and I mean, we saw at the World Championship, LionBlaze, and he's coming back for 4 years in a row, going to take each championship game, he's going to take that home with him. So obviously we have confidence coming from the players, which is always super important in a game like this. When you're going against a titan like Northwood University, you have to be able to get out there and capitalize on the goals, and luckily for Penn State, they've been doing so. I mean, if we take a step back and look at some of their shots, I mean, we see 10 shots coming out from Penn State, equivalent to the 9 from Northwood. It's just that slight edge that Northwood has on Penn State here that's allowed them to come through with the win. I mean, a 1-goal game, 1 shot difference, but you can't always tell who's going to win the game by the shots. It's that slight mechanical edge that Northwood has, the accuracy that they were able to bury a couple, that 1 more goal and come home with the win. All right, let's hop into game 3 here in the series. If I'm not mistaken, this is a best of 5 from what I can tell. So this could be match point for Northwood University. We have Penn State on the back lines here, a little bit of a back foot situation. So we want to see Penn State. If you're going to be a Penn State fan here, what you're looking for is you want quick Easy shots on net, continue to add that pressure. I mean, at the end of the day, you burn through the defender's boost and make it impossible for them to make the save in the top corners, and you're going to score. So make sure that early on you're putting pressure and kind of getting that first goal of the game. That's going to be that momentum that we need. First demo we've seen this series so far, HockE getting a demo on Coconut in the corner. We see Buddy popping it downfield. Coconut able to kind of cancel that out. Kareem's following up the play. See a bit of pressure coming from Penn State right off the start, just like what I was saying. I mean, that's the move that Penn State needs to continue with if they want to see a bit of success in this game. Continuing downfield, we have HockE hitting it to the back wall, going to the middle. No one's there able to take a shot from Northwood. Buddy on the side wall does hit it off the backboard. Kareem low boost, a bit of an awkward situation. Coconut comes and bails him out. Kareem then able to collect the boost, going for a bit of an air dribble in the midfield, stuffed by HockE off the sidewall. Buddy's there to collect it. Popping it to the middle, HockE takes a 50 with Coconut. Coconut getting a bit more of the ball on that one, but he has no boost to go for a shot. 50-50 between Bran and the Northwood player on our side, right in front of the goal. HockE on the ceiling, really nice play. Pass to the middle, LionBlaze unable to connect with the shot, and it almost goes in anyways. Bran's able to collect it. Taking a bit of a stuffing from HockE here, unfortunately not able to get it out of his zone. Ball ends up still in the Penn State half. See a bit of pressure. Buddy has a lot of ball control, takes a shot to the short side. Unfortunately, Brandon was able to collect that and clear it to the corner. LionBlaze, good ball control, nice little pop, gets bumped away. Buddy's there to collect it. Kareem clearing it down. Brand's on the sidewall. Unfortunately, he was a bit awkward in his recovery, wasn't able to take advantage of that. Bit of a double commit coming between Kareem and Brand. We're going to have to see a bit of rotations coming out here to try and reset. Coconut looking for a demo, unable to get one. Looks like a shot that just went high from Penn State. Bit of pressure, double commit coming from Northwood, but they're just protecting their own net, so nothing wrong with that one there. Bit of rotations, Buddies in the middle, LionBlaze getting each other's way a little bit, but unfortunately nothing able to come of that one. HockE stuffing on the sidewall, getting it downfield. Bran, unfortunately, not able to connect with that ball there. HockE going for the bump, and it goes in. That's one of those goals that you have to feel bad about, you know. You just can't do anything about it. HockE obviously seeing the position that he's in, understanding that he could collect it and go for a flip, a nice little flick into the top corner, but the ability for him just to ram into the other car and make it 100%, you just have to take it when you can. 50-50 coming off the face-off here. 1 goal lead for Northwood here. Nice shot on net. Brand making the save. Halfway through the game as of now. It's a 1-0 game, so slow start to the game. But we saw this last time, and we saw how many goals ended up coming out. Nice bit of pressure coming from both teams here. I mean, honestly, if I'm being 100% honest, it seems like Penn State has been in our end a little bit more than we have been in theirs, but it's just that slight edge that we have with our abilities to capitalize on our opportunities that's allowed Northwood to keep our lead in the series and continue to put pressure on in game. And we're going to try and continue to do that throughout the rest of tonight. Bit of pop out to LionBlaze, who puts it to the sidewall. He's got enough boost to make at least a pass in the middle, which he dimes it down to Buddy's nose of his car. Penn State player able to knock that away. Getting stuffed by Coconut. HockE is on the wall. LionBlaze is beat down in this neutral field. Going to be stalling on the mid boost. Kareem unable to get a reset there. Ends up getting thrown away by Buddy. Buddy up to LionBlaze. Cleared off the back wall from Coconut. Over to Kareem. Could be a dangerous opportunity here. Nice backboard defense coming from LionBlaze on the double touch opportunity. HockE's going to be there to collect the ball. Kareem's going to put some pressure on. Lion with a really good touch. Pop off the sidewall. Gets demoed by Coconut. That's one way to relieve pressure. I mean, if you can't beat him, just demo him, you know. Coconut. Nice shot on net. HockE with a good save. Kareem not quite there to put the pressure. Brand takes his place. Buddy able to clear it away, relieve that pressure for the meantime. HockE's in the air, going for the double tap, not quite there. Kareem's able to swat that away. Buddy able to cut to the middle. Brand clearing it upfield. See who's going to beat him to the ball. LionBlaze is able to beat Kareem to the ball there. A little bit of a neutral zone pass there. Brand swatting it away and bringing it to the Northwood corner. Lion's going to be there to collect it, using his flip to try and gain some speed and save some boost. Was able to get a touch on it, but it was swatted away. Buddy with a double touch off the wall, trying to get it to the corner, trying to create some opportunities here. I mean, we got 40 seconds left. If Penn State's going to do something here, they got to start doing it now. HockE with a really good air dribble bump. It's one of those things that we've seen him go for it a couple times this game already, looking for those demos on the goal line and not always just shooting the ball in net, but going for more of the car targeting, which there's nothing wrong with that. It's one strategy in the game, obviously, but it's an all or nothing strategy. If you get beat to it, I mean, the ball could end up in the other direction very quickly. So you got to keep that in mind when you're going for different plays. LionBlaze using the boost that he did have to get the 50 in the air, but he seems to be able to swat this one away. It's in Penn State's half. 1 second left. Ball's still in the air. LionBlaze pops up to the corner, hitting it towards his own zone. Back to HockE, who kills it back down. Northwood University coming out with a 3-0 sweep. Unfortunately, like we said, we weren't able to get game 1 streamed, so I apologize for that. But the 2 games that we did see, obviously, relatively dominant performance from Northwood University. Something that we're expecting here day in and day out, week 1. So lots of momentum to continue throughout the season. What do you think about the first series?
That was a really good game. Lots of high energy, lots of high octane different plays. You saw all kinds of different mechanics coming out. But one thing you did notice from both teams is the amount of double commits that were coming out. If they continue with that, it's really going to bite them later on in the season. So they really got to get down, focus on that, and get that rotation figured out.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. I mean, it's the first week of the season, so I'm trying to understand they're probably getting some of the rust shaken off, and these are players that have their own teams, their own commitments in the off season, and when they're not playing together, they're doing their own thing. So they're probably getting back on each other's the same page in different scrims and different practices. And week 1, we're going to see a lot of those rotational things, but like you said, when you're getting into the qualifiers and the playoffs for the World Championship, any rotational issues are going to end up biting them in their butt, and they're going to get scored on for it. So very, very good first start to the season, and I'm happy to say that Northwood was able to come out with a win against Penn State. So we're going to be heading into game 2, I believe, here shortly. It's scheduled for about 4 minutes and 9 o'clock now. Okay. Are we going to be taking a short break? All right. Sounds good. So we will be back at 9 o'clock for a game. Same team here. We got Northwood Blue. That's LionBlaze, Buddy, and HockE coming out to perform again for you guys. So make sure to grab some popcorn, grab some foods, whatever snacks you need. Get some drinks because it's going to be a long night of Rock League. We have 2 more games coming up shortly.